Hey, welcome to my Velomobile project, part 5. It's kind of slow going, but I'm getting some things accomplished that I had on my list. One thing you can see here, I replaced the little visible light here on the back. The previous owner had one of those style lights on there, and I liked it, but I wanted something that I didn't have to take off and recharge, and that hooked into the electrical system in the vehicle. But this is like it's like a 7-volt system that's in here that runs these little running lights and stuff. And I wanted to do a 12-volt system for this light, and I'm going to eventually replace the headlight with something decent. And I wanted to go 12-volt because that opens up the whole motorcycle world to a lot of cool lights that you can get. And I just really like this light, and had it out last night. It doesn't look like much here, but man, you can see it from way down the road. And I installed, I haven't got the wires all neat yet, but I installed down here underneath is a 20 volt to 12 volt converter, so I can use DeWalt batteries. You know, since they're available anywhere, and I've got a bunch of them, and they're really good batteries, I wanted to go with using DeWalt batteries. So that's what that is. I didn't even put a switch on it yet because this light is all that's on there right now, and I'm going to work on making the wires a little bit neater down the road. But this is a little flasher. It's a silent flasher. So what I did is, this light is actually a running light and brake light, or turn signal, or whatever you want to do. So it's two different brightnesses of light. And so I ran the brighter one through the flasher circuit, so you get a little bit of a flash out of it. And I think it's way more visible. These are pretty visible, but these are turn signals, of course. Once we get it all done, those will still be turn signals. And there's still a brake light down here that runs off the left brake up there. And yes, I know I've got my brakes on backwards. I just put everything together so I can get it working. And but that'll still be a brake light. And eventually I'm gonna do something about replacing that light in the front, but that's down the road. I'm still working on the alignment. It's still pulling to the right, and I'm gonna get that hopefully straightened up today. But just kind of wanted to, I did spray paint. The previous owner had these 3D printed like bins that are really cool, and I wanted to keep them around, and I spray painted them, and we'll keep those in here. And just still a work in progress, and I wanted to get this all straightened up. The other thing I did, it had the front and the back had these weird style, like little quarter turn fasteners. I don't know if you can see it back in there, those little fasteners to hold the pieces down. And what I've found is that they weren't really holding this piece down real solid. And when I was going over bumps and stuff, it was like coming loose here at the seam and bouncing. So I went and got a bunch of nuts, bolts, and like fender washers, and just bolted it down back here, because I figured I don't have any real need to take this on and off on a regular basis. I'm going to leave them up front for a little while till I get everything set up and going, and then I think I'm going to do the same thing in the front. And I still need to get my clipless pedals on there, and so I still want to have access to the front for a little while. But I'm going to end up doing that same thing because it made it a lot quieter, and it has this little rope here to be able to pick it up and move it around. And I could feel this thing kind of like coming apart. So I thought that was putting a lot of pressure on some of those fasteners. So I just bolted them all down, and that way it's more solid back here, and it won't make noise when I go over bumps and stuff. So that's the project so far. Thank you for joining me on this journey. Take care.